Hi everyone. I'm gonna do a quick check-in for this last pay period that ended, let's see, on the 20th. So I'm a little bit behind. I wanted to get this out Sunday or Monday, and now it's Wednesday. So I'll figure out a better schedule for that. So we are going to go ahead and fill out this week. I already went ahead and filled out all of the transactions, which is only up to the asterisks. This is this week's, so the 21st to now. And I didn't pay attention to that when I was writing them. So this weekend was pretty chill. We didn't do too much throughout the week either. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. So gas this week, let's bring you in closer. Gas this week was only the $41 from, I think over here somewhere, yeah. This is my normal routine. So I'll go through the debit or our transactions, put all the codes, put them in our little tracker, and then up here. And then doing the plus or negative section is new to me, so I'm going to be doing that as well. Okay, so this Cash App was planned, unplanned. We still have a car back in Oregon that needed to be dealt with, so we had to move it from locations. So this is for the tow. I guess I'll have to put maybe a sinking fund for this, because I do have money aside to get this car fixed, but I just haven't really split up the money. So I'm just gonna write car project. Oop. Car, not care. This pen is not wanting to work with me. Wendy's was on the 18th, so that was Tuesday food. Costco and Winco were also food on Wednesday. We finally made it out to the grocery store, which was a little late in the week, so that's fine. That's another thing that we're trying to do, is be better about planning our meals on like Friday through Monday, hopefully. And then grocery shopping over the weekend. So I usually like to do grocery shoppings on Sunday. So then we make Sunday dinner is our new start of the grocery week. And I do hope to make a video about that, how we do that process. It just, I'm gonna change pins. It's new to me, so I have to figure out how I'm going to record that. So our auto savings came out, where did it go? Oh, it's 25. Whoops. So we're gonna be already off there because I goofed up there. These are our two credit cards that we have that balance going on. So I believe Amazon is credit card too. And then I decided to make an extra payment on our first credit card. Yeah, it's fine. So yeah. And then the kids' allowance came up. And they have savers accounts with us, so I just did the automatic transfer to them, but I've never really put it on our budget. So I think I'm gonna start doing that. And their allowance, I've been saying forever, is gonna be going up. So let's just put it here. Can you see? Let's do it this way. And we'll do 40 because they're getting 20 each. And so right now they only got 30. So that's fine. But the asterisk will remind me that this is new, so I'll put it into next week's budget. And then that's it. All of these asterisks, which next week we'll get into the following budget. Yeah, we already went over a couple of things. Overspent. It's a work in progress. We're working on spending and all of that, so it's fine. Okay, so gas, we only did the $41.11, and that was only for one car. The weekend, let's go ahead and so for the weekend, which is just this down here, let's go ahead and total it up. So we also went over on that. $179.20. Internet. So a couple of these bills came out automatically after I did the, or no, I'm sorry, we had to do them manually. And so I didn't put it on our expense tracker. But internet was 63 something actually. So I'm going to go ahead and round it to 64. And I usually do round my numbers up to the next dollar, if I didn't mention that before. Light, I didn't know that there was going to be a bunch of like setup initiation fees. So this was actually $256 for this first month. Water is the same thing. It was like $128 something. But I'll go ahead and round it to $130. And then water and garbage get included. So I'm just gonna leave it like that. Spotify, I'm pretty sure we have on a credit card. So I need to see what credit card that came out of. I think it's our, no, I don't know. Once I put them on a credit card, I forget. That's why I always do the expense tracker from all of our cards. But since we haven't been using our credit cards, I don't have to do it. So it's a mess. But I'll have to see. I'm pretty sure it's on one of the credit cards. And I just want to double check that it actually came out. And then let's total up our food. Which, yeah, I knew it was going to be super over. 96. So I'm just going to leave that, and then I have to check that. But I'm pretty sure it's, I even want to say it's like 18 something, but that's fine. For our food, I thought 180 would be okay because the first couple weeks I did notice, and that's even including tax, because Texas you get taxed on sales, which is different in Oregon. You don't get taxed on sales. For the first couple weeks, 180 was okay, but both of my teenagers were not here at that time. I only had one of them. So I've been thinking of going up to like 200 or 250 a week, because when we do tend to buy groceries, we do try to eat at home as much as we can. Maybe I'll just make a whole video on food, because I'm sure there's other people that are in the same situation, that like our family is at different levels. So we have us two adults, and then our two teenagers, and then our toddler. So they eat very differently, but I guess since there's more of us now and we're trying to eat at home every day for every meal, and even if we plan a meal out, it's like at least $60. So I'm like, I can't justify $120 of just eating out like once during the week and once on the weekend. So I don't know. And I've been watching other Texas YouTubers and seeing how they do it, and maybe I'm just not planning my meals out right, or I don't know. But I think a food one will be like a whole video, because I don't know what to do there anymore. And it seems so crazy for me to be like $250 a week. That's times 4. Oops, 250 times 4. No, why am I doing that? Times 4. $1,000 a month for groceries. Like, I don't know. I don't know if I can get behind that. And I don't even go to like, you know, expensive stores. So I don't know what to do there. But let's total what we actually spent. Oh, I'm not going to total the kids this one, just because, not for right now. So right now we spent $1,218.26. And so that's an over of $210.26. And then really that's $440 over, because I did the extra $200 payment to the other credit card, and then the kids' allowance money. I'm just gonna rate that also. So $450. Oh God. Okay. Total $450 over. And then what I do is do the math. So we had $611 left over from last week. 14. Oh no, 44. Okay, so then if I subtract the 450, 26.
Okay, so we still have left 161 and 18 cents.
Which is okay in the sense, because this is leftover money from our account instead of using our $1,000 buffer that we have. But at the same time, it's not okay, because we're going over on things that could probably, I don't know. I'm really in the struggle where, do I need to put more money in our budget, or do we need to budget better? right now how things are, I don't really know what the answer is. So that's kind of where I'm at with that. See, it's like everything we were over. Okay. Well, yeah, I think we'll stop this one here. I know I'm so behind. I just wanted to get this done so I have, that's my dog. Just so I have the video in kind of in order. I'm gonna try to crank out a couple more videos today, I wanna say, but I'm not sure. I definitely want to set up the following week's budget because we both got paid on Friday, the 21st. And so I haven't accounted for that money yet. I haven't done anything with that money yet. So I want to go ahead and do that. And then also I kind of have a grasp on how we should do our sinking funds, and so I kind of just want to go over that. And yeah, like I said, hopefully the food video will be sometime this month, if not for sure next month. But yeah, if anybody wants to share how they're doing food, we live in Texas, like I said. Our family is 7, with including the 2 dogs. And that's another thing too, I guess. I don't really like separate different things. So like when we go to Costco and buy, you know, toilet paper, napkins, dish detergent, dishwasher stuff, I do it all out of the same food budget. And I know I should probably split it. That's why we're going over on things. But the times that I don't, I mean, we just get a bunch of snacks for like baby snacks and like just bulk items, which makes us also go over. But then we have, you know, apple juice for like all month. So if anybody wants to share how they do their food and their weekend, I guess, I am a big planner. I try to plan out our week so we don't have unexpected expenses, or like at a whim we decide to go bowling and we end up spending like $200, $100. The boys love to go bowling, and then we just make an afternoon out of it where we eat, and then me and the baby will play in the arcade. So yeah, we do end up spending $100, $200. And maybe that's a problem too, is that we just haven't really learned the shift in our mind with budgeting. Before, when it was just us 4, we, you know, there's more flexibility, and just with the move and the baby and everything, we added our second dog like half a year before the baby. So not that he spends a lot, but it's just more ads. And so I think that's a thing for us also, is we haven't made that real change in our minds yet, that we're not living in surplus anymore. But that's fine. Like I said, we're starting our budget all over, and then moving here, our bills are a little different. Our income is a little different. I don't know if I've said this before. I finally went back to work full time after about 1.5 years of being part-time. So that's added to it, and those paychecks are finally reflecting this month of July. So really this whole budget is like brand new. So I'm trying not to be hard on myself, but the food part really does bug me, just because we end up going over and over. Like last week we went over $270, and this week we went over $141. So yeah, anybody have any tips or their comments to share? I would love to hear it, even if you're not in Texas, or even if you don't have a big family, or you have a bigger family or whatever. Just let me know how you're doing things, I guess. I just need more insight, I guess, or if you guys see that I'm doing something wrong, or if I could switch things up, or any suggestions really. I'm totally open to that. So like, comment your tidbits. Oh yeah, follow, subscribe. That would be cool. And yeah, stay tuned for the following week's pay period, where I will actually take account are both of our paychecks that are full. So yeah, thanks guys. I'm gonna try to make it shorter with editing here, but yeah, have a good Wednesday, and I will see you later on this week. Bye.